create a panel of players for a season, go over to your members team sheet section and click team sheet panels. On the next page, to create a new panel, click the add button. And here you'll be able to create a panel for the current season. So make sure your season is on the current active season. You'll be creating a panel for a team. The team will be in the age grade that you select here. So I'm going to select adult women's. From the team drop down, you will have a selection of any teams that have been created for you in that age grade. So I'm going to create this panel for my Rhinos team. Finally, I can enter in a unique roster name. So I'm just going to enter that as my own name as the coach. And that's just for my own use here. The team that this panel is associated with here is the team that you've selected from the team dropdown. The roster name is just a naming for yourself within the club. Click save on that. On the next page, you'll be given a panel summary. It'll give you a count of the players on the panel, the officials on the panel, the season that it's in, the gender that it's associated with, the age grade, and so on. To start to add players to this panel, click the Players tab in the middle, and then click Add in the top right. You'll see any eligible members listed here. So I open up my search and filter options. You'll see that the gender on this age grade is limited to females. You may also see that there's a date of birth restriction or a membership category restriction here. So even though I have more members than this registered in my club, the only ones eligible to be added here are the ones who comply with the age grade restrictions. To add the player, click the little plus person icon over here on the right hand side, and that will add them in like so. You can do the same for officials by clicking onto the officials tab and again clicking add up in the top right. You'll see here the age grade rules don't apply, so I can choose any gender, any date of birth for any of the other members within my club. You can still expand the search and filter options here, and likewise with players, you can search by member name, you can search by the category that they've registered into, date of birth range, and so on. Once you have your players and your officials all added to your panel, you can come back, and on this page you'll see a full list of all of the panels that you've created in the club. The first icon here will allow you to contact the members of your panel via email. You can click in, you can tick the members that you want to contact, enter into a reply to email address, as this will be sent from a no reply email address. Enter in a subject, dictate the message that you want to send, scroll down and click send email to contact them. The second icon in will show you a history of any of the emails that you've sent to the members of your panel. Third icon in will allow you to view your panel players. So any players that have been added here, along with their profile photo, will be displayed. The next icon, the PDF print, is the same functionality but will allow you to print out a copy of all of the players that have been added to the panel. The next icon in is attendance. This will allow you to create an attendance or a training session for the panel. I click in to edit that, click add. I'm going to add a training session for tomorrow at, we'll say 12 p.m. and that will finish up at 1 p.m. Give it a name here, just call it test session 1. Take place at TBC. If your venue isn't found, you can click the venue not found button here and you can enter in the details of the venue. You can save that, and that is your attendance session created. Now you can come in at any time. You could have done this before saving as well. Come into the attendance tab up at the top here, click to add your panel, and any players or officials on your panel will be added to your session. During the session or after it, if you want to record attendance on that, you can tick the little checkbox and that will record that this player or official has attended the session. Can add other attendees from outside of your panel. You can search via the membership database and you can add any other players or members that are registered into your club to a session at any time. You do have the option to print out a hard copy of that session and bring it along with you by clicking the little printer icon. And again, you'll see anybody who you've marked as attended already will be checked off like so. Back again to the panels. The last two icons, the little pencil icon allows you to come in and edit the panel. So just like we looked at for the creation there, you can come in and edit this at any time. And the shopping cart icon, that will allow you to enter this particular panel into any events that are open to them. The last icon there, should you need to use it, is the delete icon. That will allow you to delete this panel from the system.